Welcome art lovers, join us as we dive into the captivating world of Jacques Louis David, a master painter whose works still mesmerize. From the French Revolution to the Napoleonic era, his paintings tell stories of history, passion, and power. Let's explore his artistic genius together. Jacques Louis David, born in 1748 and passing away in 1825, was a French painter renowned for his contributions to neoclassical art during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. His artistic style focused on classical forms and themes derived from ancient Greece and Rome. David was born in Paris and studied at the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculpture. He gained recognition with his painting, The Oath of the Horatii, 1784, which showcased his mastery of composition, dramatic lighting, and idealized figures. This work exemplified his commitment to portraying moral and patriotic values. This artwork depicts a scene from a Roman legend about a 7th century BC dispute between two warring cities, Rome and Alba Longa, and stresses the importance of patriotism and masculine self-sacrifice for one's country. Instead of the two cities sending their armies to war, they agree to choose 3 men from each city. The victor in that fight will be the victorious city. It is displayed at the Louvre Museum. This painting depicts idealized Napoleon on horseback, dressed in his military uniform, ascending the treacherous St. Bernard Pass in the Alps. He is shown as a heroic and commanding figure, exuding confidence and determination. Napoleon points forward, leading his troops through the rugged terrain, symbolizing his leadership and ambition. David's painting is characterized by its grandeur and dramatic composition. The use of strong contrasts, vibrant colors, and dynamic brushwork creates a sense of energy and movement. The landscape is depicted in a rugged and imposing manner, emphasizing the challenging nature of the journey. In total, he painted 5 paintings depicting the same subject. This painting portrays Merritt in his bathtub, slumped forward and lifeless, with a deep stab wound in his chest. David's composition emphasizes the drama and tragedy of the moment, with Merritt's body illuminated by a single light source, creating a stark contrast between light and shadow. David's intention with the painting was to elevate Merritt as a martyr and symbol of revolutionary ideals. Merritt was a fervent advocate for the French Revolution and was known for his influential writings in support of radical political and social change. His assassination by Charlotte Corday, a royalist sympathizer, made him a martyr in the eyes of many revolutionaries. Merritt's note translates, "In the name of the interests of the people, I implore your indulgence for my revolutionary conduct and ask for the protection of the French people for myself and my comrades, who have always fought for the cause of the people and freedom." This amazing artwork can be seen at the Royal Museums of Fine Arts of Belgium. This painting shows the moment in Greek myth when Agamemnon reveals to Achilles that he has not actually brought his daughter Iphigenia to him as a bride, but rather intends to sacrifice her in order to appease the goddess Artemis. Achilles begins to draw his sword in anger upon hearing this, while Agamemnon's wife, Clytemnestra, looks on in grief and sadness with her hand on her daughter's shoulder. This piece is a permanent collection of Kimbell Art Museum, Texas. Madame Rakemeyer, whose full name was Juliette Rakemeyer, was a prominent French socialite of the early 19th century. She was known for her beauty, charm, and intellect, and she hosted a renowned salon in Paris that attracted many influential figures of the time, including artists, writers, and politicians. In this painting, Madame Rakemeyer is depicted reclining on a sofa in a classical Roman style. She gazes directly at the viewer with a calm and composed expression. The painting emphasizes her grace and elegance, capturing her with a combination of idealized beauty and a sense of naturalness. This artwork shows Socrates calmly seated in the center of the composition, surrounded by his grieving disciples and friends. He is portrayed as an elderly man with a long white beard and a serene expression, accepting his fate with dignity and philosophical composure. Socrates is depicted holding a cup of poison hemlock, which he is about to drink. The figures surrounding Socrates are deeply saddened by his impending death. They display various emotions, ranging from sorrow to disbelief, as they grasp the gravity of their mentor's impending demise. The composition emphasizes the contrast between the tranquility of Socrates and the emotional turmoil of his disciples. This piece can be seen at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Following Napoleon's downfall, David faced exile due to his political associations. He spent several years in Brussels before eventually returning to Paris during the aftermath of his exile. His later works exhibited a shift towards a calmer and more classical style, departing from the turbulent historical and political subjects that defined his earlier career. Jacques Louis David's artistic legacy left an enduring impact, particularly in France, inspiring subsequent generations of artists. His emphasis on clear composition, meticulous attention to detail, and grandeur made a significant contribution to the development of academic painting. Today, his works can be found in numerous museums and art collections worldwide, solidifying his status as one of the most influential painters of his era. As we conclude, I want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for tuning in, delving into the life and works of Jacques Louis David. Your support and interest in the arts are what make these videos possible. Remember to keep exploring the vast world of art and its fascinating history through my channel. Until next time, thank you for watching.